This nigga dropped the Heart Part 6? Yup. Drake think he different. Oh yeah, after this match, I'm listening to that. Instead, I think it says real again. I could not read that, but thank you for the W follow. Go ahead and throw up the V1 time for me. But yeah, we about to listen to this live and direct. Pause. Discord. What?
What's it called? One of the. Oh yeah, that always made sense. Why did nobody think about that?
Think about what? Wait, hold
up. This dude, Taylor Alford, I think. Taylor Alford, he's Kendrick's wife's brother.
Yeah.
And he just put something about he basically just made a tweet complimenting Kendrick, and it's kind of like debunking the whole Kendrick beat his wife allegation.
Yeah, what about it?
Oh, it's just I just saw it. Like I just saw the tweet. But yeah, that's it.
Hold up, let me ask Pops if he's trying to hear this. That.
Hey, listen, y'all worried about Smash. We worried about rap. Wait, be patient. Fuck up.
Yeah. He playing Prince of Persia Lost Crown. He's still trying to hide in his denial. Where's my headphones? Alright. Wait, hold up. Let me test something else to make sure you can hear it. Fuck.
Oh, so is this a new Kendrick song? Wait.
No. It's a new Drake song. It's called The Heart Part 5. Okay. You can hear my tab?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Alright, cool. I was just checking. Yeah, but no. He just called it The Heart Part 6.
Oh.
Is this nigga finna cook or not? I want to see this nigga cook.
The Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely spiraling. I got your fucking lines tapped. I swear that I'm dialed in. First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paper?
That's fair. That is what niggas have been saying. We need paperwork. Good. He's addressing the shit I want. The second most thing I want to hear about.
Paperwork of the cabinet is filed in. 1090 Jake would've took all the walls down. The streets would've had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal connects stand up, not fall down. The ones that you getting your stories from, they all clowns. I am a war general, seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals, honor and decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you so thirsty, you not concerned with investigation. Instead, you in that Venice studio, it's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check things and be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing, thinking this is my expiration. Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulator, you bid on a speculation. You dumb and reactive, nigga, I'm petty with dedication.
Woo! Woo! That nigga said I'm playing an info just to see if he would take it, and the nigga took it. Maybe he did learn something from getting cooked by Pusha T. Maybe he did.
We dug up in that excavation, and why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations? Why is she following Dave free and not Mr. Morale? You haven't seen the kids in 6 months, the distance is wild. Dave leaving heart emojis underneath pics of the child. Speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now.
Okay. Let's hear it. I want to see saliva. Spit, nigga.
Kids in 6 months, the distance is wild. Dave leaving heart emojis underneath pics of the child. Speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now. This Epstein angle was the shit I expected. TikTok videos you collected and dissected. Instead of being on some disdirect shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom came over today and I was like, mother, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested. Oh, fuck me, I just made the whole connection. This about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your.
Wait, what the fuck?
This when you
Kendrick got a song about getting molested? What?
He's talking about Mother I Sober.
Is that like a old Kendrick song or something?
It was on his last album.
I haven't listened to the album in a while, so.
It's the last song on the album where he talks about how he was molested as a kid, and telling his mom, and then his mom talking about, comforting him, and also sharing that, if I'm not mistaken, sharing that she had a similar situation, and how like that shit is just passed down, generational trauma type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because once you said second half of the album, it made sense. That part of the album, I understand its existence, but the shit bored me.
That's that one record where you say you got molested. Oh, fuck me, I just made the whole connection. This about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions. This when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile raps and shit you so obsessed with is so excessive. They acting like it's so aggressive, but you just never know affection. I don't wanna dish you anymore. This really got me second guessing.
See the pedophile bars part. That shit. No. Hold on. The pedophile bars part might have hit if there wasn't so much evidence. Now, exactly. I will say
too much evidence for you to say, that's because of you. No,
word.
Years.
Where I will say some of the evidence I seen was reaches, but it's so much evidence. It's like after a certain while, a reach isn't really a reach if it's a repeated pattern. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was literally just reading a thread today about all the women that Drake has messaged that were either under the age of 18 or like 19 years old when he was like 30, and the thread was like 10 women long. And that's just the famous ones.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That I know what thread you're talking about.
They had shorties on interviews talking about, oh yeah, so I knew who Drake was because he used to really like watching one of my teammates on the basketball team when we were in high school. I said, excuse me, what?
Like that one I was like, that does sound suspicious. I'm gonna need to see those.
So you saying he was a big fan of you when?
No, that one.
What school? You didn't say graduate school?
Yeah, that one was crazy because, like, I'm gonna be real. I know a lot of niggas that's fans of basketball. I ain't never heard nary niggas say, yo, bro, you try to go watch some high school basketball unless they knew somebody on the team.
No, not just that. You trying to go see some high school girls basketball. Nigga, in what world?
Niggas don't watch adult girls basketball. Why would they watch high school girls basketball?
That's what I'm saying. Niggas just started watching women's college basketball, and you telling me this nigga was just...
No, niggas don't watch women's college basketball. Niggas watch a WNBA.
That nigga wasn't tapped in. He was trying to tap in.
But that was one of the ones where I was like, yeah, that one's kind of weird. I'm gonna need to see the text by nigga. But it was a couple in there where they was just saying he was texting people, and I was like, I don't know, cause like I remember the one I remember was the Millie Bobby Brown one where they said that that Drake was texting them and stuff like that, and I was like, that's not crazy because like you can text somebody. No, cause the shit I read. It just said that they were texting. It didn't say that he said no sexual shit. Like, you could text somebody.
It was saying that he was texting her, telling her, I miss yous, I love yous, giving her advice on boys. Nigga, you are 30.
Yeah, if he's giving her advice, that's understandable.
Why are you...
Giving advice. Advice.
On what?
If you're giving...
Y'all got in common.
No, I didn't say they had anything in common. I'm saying if you're giving somebody's advice, it doesn't matter what age you are. If you know what you're talking about, you know what you're talking about.
Then you don't got no advice to give me, nigga.
How so?
Because if there's nothing in common for us, then there's nothing that relates. Which means that your advice will never fully translate because you're not talking about it from something that you know. You're pulling it out your ass. Which, once again, brings me to my point. If we ain't living the same life, and we ain't got the same shit, and you are 30 years old and I am 13, why the fuck are you in my phone?
Nah, I'm a hard disagree with that one. I'm a hard disagree with that one because I've gotten good advice from people who have lifestyles that are nothing like mine before, and it has been valid advice. So.
And you didn't get them from them when you were 13 and they was texting your phone late at night talking about I love yous and I miss yous and sending you merch and going on dinner dates.
Nah, the sending her merch one, that could just be promo. I'm not saying it is, but I'm saying it's possible. I'm not a Drake defender, I swear to God. But that particular situation, I was looking at it, I was like, that one would be crazy if we saw text and he was saying crazy shit. Like if Millie Bobby Brown
nigga pulling a 17-year-old on stage.
That one, that's what I say. No, that's why I say some of them was like, oh nah nigga, you're weird.
Y'all see all that.
Where that one, in terms of the worst like quotes niggas gave when pulling people on stage, that's up there with I think it was Baby and Lil Wayne, a concert where he was like, yeah, niggas could come on stage, I'll fuck with niggas too. Like, that's up there with that. And it was a couple other ones in there, I saw that, I was like, ooh. But like, a lot of them in there were like, nah. But it does show a repeated pattern. I need to see more specifics to be sure to like fully say, yeah, this nigga's a pet. Yeah, this nigga's a pet.
This nigga confessed that he dated SZA back in 08. Bitch was like 17.
I did not see that one. Hold on.
He said it in a song. He said something, oh wait, but I used to date SZA back in 08. Bitch was like 18.
How old was he in 08?
And this nigga was like 25. This nigga has been weird.
Nah, yeah, that's the 6-year gap. That's kind of weird, my nigga.
Especially when, actually, no, if I'm not, and like, she tried to clean it up. She was like, no, guys, I'm 19 or something. It's like, I was 19 at the time. I was like, alright, SZA, that's okay.
You try to protect the bag, we get it.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
You don't want the checks to stop. We get it.
No, this nigga was just getting photographed with fucking what's her name? Lotto's little sister.
Yeah, but that's a photo though.
He was just photographed after going on a dinner date with the girl. The girl is 19. Nigga, you're 39.
Wait, Drake is 39?
Drake is like 38 years old, bro.
Nah, I thought that nigga was like 36 or something like that. Hold on.
Nigga, that's the same shit.
No, that's like a 2-year difference.
That's the same exact shit to me.
Fair. It don't even matter the exact age. Fair. That's fair, though.
Nigga is 37.
Yeah, because I was just opening my phone to Google it, but I was like, even if it is like a 2-3 year difference, that's still fair. But nah, like, I won't fully say this nigga's a pedophile. I'll say he has tendencies of a pedophile, and he has done some weird shit. Cause me, I don't play that shit. I tell that story all the time where somebody was like 17, they sent me a message, hey, let me see your dick. I was like, nope. Right then and there, I ceased communication. Anyway, oh, the other shit. Oh, did I ever tell you about the 19-year-old that looked 15?
Excuse you?
Alright, so long story short, I was doing Summer Youth, right? And there was this chick there that liked me. She was of age. She was like a year or two younger than me, something like that. She was fully of age and legal. But if you seen a picture of her, you would swear to God she was 15, not 19. It's been a couple years, so it's probably older. But you would swear to God that at the time she was 19, she dead ass looked 15. And I told niggas this. I was like, yo, shorty got a crush on me, but I'm not going nowhere with her because she look 15. I don't give a fuck if you're of age. If you look 15, I can't fuck with you. So I'm just saying, it's certain tendencies that niggas who are pedophiles are always gonna have. that don't automatically make you a pedophile, because you could, let's say, have tendencies of, I don't know, tendencies of a serial killer and not be a serial killer. You get what I'm saying? But it's like,
yeah,
like you're
no, it's just
no. What I'm saying is he's on that. Watch him. Like, you know how it's niggas around you where it's like, if I'm around you by myself, whatever. But if I'm with like my little cousins or something like that, you're not in the room with them alone at no time.
Dude, we have a
That's
word
the
for
list.
that. They're called predators.
You can say predator. Pedophile, you need proof. Predator, you could throw that any way you want to. I'll give you that.
But Kendrick has never called him a pedophile. He called him a predator. He said the niggas around him are pedophiles. He said the niggas around him are fucking young girls. And he said that he said, Drake, the niggas that you be around be fucking these young girls and they got cases, and that shit is weird. You hang around a lot of pedophiles. You got your kid around a lot of pedophiles. You
watch him.
To a lot of young girls. Your circle weird.
Yeah, and then birds of a feather do tend to flock together. Cause and it's not like they talking about niggas he chilled with once 300 years ago. Like, nah, these are niggas that been with you from the beginning to now.
Walk around in owl hats all day. These are niggas that be in them owl hoodies behind them.
These are the niggas that tell people to listen to Drake's music because that's how they eat in the night.
Yeah.
Touch my body by my so obsessed with. It's so excessive. They acting like it's so aggressive. But you just never known affection. I don't wanna dish you anymore. This really got me second guessing. Touch my body by Mariah Carey.
So why did you release the track? Shut the fuck up.
Replay, you probably start reflecting.
Yeah, I hate that kind of line.
Underage, but now I understand why that's the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted.
Oh.
I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous.
That's cap.
No, you wouldn't know.
To say, because niggas that fuck young women never get arrested.
It's not even that.
Was out here thriving. Jeffrey Epstein was one of the most famous people in upper echelon, like
Hollywood and shit like that.
American social status, after he had already been a convicted and documented sex offender for having sex with underage women. This is a very stupid bar. Nigga Drake has a picture with Karl Malone.
Not even that. That's a crazy bar because, like,
Karl Malone impregnated a 13-year-old.
That's not even that. That's a crazy bar because that's such a, like, someone being a pedophile is such a hard thing to prove in the court of law. You could straight up, like, you legit, either they have to go and testify against, either they literally have to go on the stand and say, yeah, he had sex with me when I was underage, or niggas have to have you on camera doing it for years. That's the only reason why R. Kelly went. Because if R. Kelly would have did his shit in the shadows, that's one thing. But the nigga, he was doing it in the public eye for like 20 plus years. And it's so bad that they legit were able to say, like, nah, nigga, at this point, you're a sex trafficker. And he technically never got arrested for being a pedophile. He got arrested for being a sex trafficker. So it's really, really hard to prove if somebody's a pedophile unless, like I said, a nigga gets on the stand, he had sex with me when I was underage. And they ain't gonna do that because they Drake fans. The fuck? He wasn't, like, holding them down raping bitches. He was statutory raping bitches. So they not gonna get on the stand. The fuck?
And once again, no one has ever said that Drake is a pedophile. They say you're a predator. They say you're a sexual deviant. Why? Because he likes to groom bitches.
Yeah, that nigga is definitely on freaky timing.
He's like that borderline pedophile nigga, where he's been eyeing you since you was 16, and then he waits until you're barely legal.
Yeah, that's why I say he's on that list of, like, nah, nigga, you stay in my sight, nigga. Yo, I gotta go to the store. We going to the store. Like, he's on that list.
I wonder if this song is in the key of A minor.
Oh, you know something crazy about that bar? I didn't even realize it until somebody pointed it out. But like on a piano, if you look at the scale of A minor, it has no sharps or flats, meaning all the keys in A minor are white.
That's funny.
I don't know if he did that on purpose, but that shit is funny.
You probably start reflecting. I never been with no one underage, but now I understand why that's the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly there's
What? What?
History proves that that's cap, but go ahead. We can keep going.
Yeah, this nigga not even trying to fight back. Like I said, I'm gonna keep using this metaphor. At this point in the battle, Kendrick already knocked this nigga Drake out. Like, you know how in UFC, once you knock somebody out, like they tell you, like, get off him, he's knocked out, he's done. It's at the point to where Kendrick has the unconscious body of Drake, and he's just body slamming that nigga over and over. Like, the nigga's already unconscious, he's asleep. The fucking referee is trying to pull him off. Like, yo, stop, chill, it's over, he's done. And Kendrick's like, nah, fuck this nigga. And he's just slamming his body all over the floor, left and right, bleeding all over the place.
It's actually like where I've seen it a lot in UFC fights where the nigga gets punched bad. Like, the nigga is basically like awake but unconscious. Like, he has no control over what's going on.
Yeah, like brain damage shit.
Slowly swinging his arms, and then Kendrick is just still just punch him in the face, punch him in the face, punch him in the face, because the ref won't stop the fucking fight. That's what's going on. That's what it is. Like, Drake is there, but it doesn't matter. Yeah,
because like the way I put it though is Drake did have a round where he was winning, but overall that nigga got his ass beat. No, because I'm not gonna sit here and say that Family Matters as a diss was ass. I'm not gonna say that. I legit liked Family Matters.
I agree, but he never had a round where he won.
No, I'm not saying. I'm talking about in the scope of a UFC battle, like how is 15 rounds. Let's say out of 14 rounds, he won one round. Like, that shit doesn't matter in terms of did you win or did you lose, but it does matter in terms of did you fight. Like, yeah, he fought, he just got his ass beat.
No, because if we're using this analogy, then we have to compare track to track.
Well, yeah, track to track, he lost, definitely. Right? Track to track, he lost. I'm just saying, all I'm saying is he didn't get knocked. All I'm saying is he didn't straight get knocked the fuck out.
We're doing that logic, right? Like that is, I guess, even though like that is a reply to first person shooter isn't really a jab. It's not really anything.
No, I'll say like that is
a first record. What does that mean?
No. I'll say like that is like him saying, I want to fight Drake, let's get in a ring. That's what I think like that is. I don't really like, yeah, he did this Drake directly on like that, but I think that's like a precursor more than a start.
Like that is very clearly like that is the first round.
Nah, I think that's him calling Drake out. That was definitively him calling Drake out.
No, because first person shooter is them calling him out.
When did he call out Kendrick on first person shooter? I don't remember that.
I said them because honestly it is
them
fault, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, well, Cole, that nigga's on the beach in Cancun sipping out a wine glass. That nigga ain't got nothing to do with it anymore.
My man is an Olympic gold medalist instigator. And then 2 weeks, and then dropped another track just to stoke the fire, and then said, nah, I'm alright.
Nigga say, hey, I just want to rap. Y'all niggas doing something different. Nigga said, I showed up to the party to dance, and I found out it was an orgy. I ain't come here for that.
If we disgusted, I'm too respected. Go ahead, keep going. I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never healed and now they got infected. Like if Dave really fucked your girl and got her pregnant. Talk about breeding resentment. Not sure how to ease the sentiment. The shit's too intimate. That was a bar.
Nah, bro.
That was a bar. Talk about breeding resentment. That's a bar.
No. I do not jack that that's a bar at all.
Nah, that's a bar. You can't say. Come on.
Nah,
you fucked your girl and got her pregnant. Now that's what I call breeding resent. That's a bar.
I do not jack that that's a bar at all.
You hating.
Like if Dave
I'm not. That's just not a bar.
Talk about breeding resentment. Not sure how to ease the sentiment. The shit's too intimate. I'm praying you recover from both incidents. But you a piece of shit, so this shit really no coincidence. Drake is not a name that you gon' see on no sex offender list. Easy does it. You mentioned an A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it. You thought you left D flat.
Hold on. Wait. Let me let the whole shit play out.
Drake is not a name that you gon' see on no sex offender list. Easy does it. You mentioned an A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it. You thought you left D flat, D major. I split your throat with the razor and you Rick Ross hair like that one from Malaysia.
Okay, that's a bar. See, that's a bar. That's not that other breeding resentment bullshit. That's a bar.
Go back.
That was a bar. That was a bar. He said even though D major, that's a bar. That's a bar. Setup, punchline. That's a bar.
Both incidents, but you a piece of shit, so this shit really no coincidence. Drake is not a name that you gon' see on no sex offender list. Easy does it. You mentioned an A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it. You thought you left D flat, D major.
That's a bar. That's a bar. That's a bar. That's a bar. Especially the D major part. Bro, I'm a sucker for wordplay. D major?
But my thing is, this nigga has to stop referring to himself as D. He did that.
No, it was for the bar though. It was for the bar though.
On the last song when he was talking about his dick, this nigga has to stop referring to himself as D. Otherwise, I'm cool with it. Stop referring to yourself as D. Nigga, your name.
That was a bar. That was a bar. I don't care. That was a bar.
Easy does it. You mentioned an A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it. You thought you left D flat, D major. I slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross hair like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver.
What? What the fuck does that mean? What flight from Malaysia? What?
I don't know.
Fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Brown's. I never look twice at no team.
Wait, what?
And do Rick Ross hair like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Brown's. I never look twice at no teenager. I'm a fuck.
So you looked once?
No, he said I never looked at no teenager.
No, he said I never looked twice. That means you looked once, nigga.
Rick Ross hair like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Brown's. I never look twice at no teenager.
He said I never looked twice at no teenager. So you look once?
So, it's a phrase. It's like, you know, when you see somebody and then you do like the double take, like, who's that? Like, he's never done that. He's never been interested in any teenager to do the double back.
I know, I'm saying I get the bar, but I'm just saying that's a bar that can be easily broken.
It can't, but like, at that point, that's kind of nitpicking.
That's what
you looked once. It's like, no, but
yeah, nigga, that's Rap Battle 101. You take anything that can break and you break it. That's a bar that can be broken. Kendrick's whole shit is just bar for bar is just a bunch of shit that as a bar cannot be broken. That my dumb ass, without any thought, can see the flaw in that bar. Can see a flaw in that bar, I mean. That's what I'm trying to say.
Also, I didn't like how he held on that D major. That was corny. Like, the bar would have been way better if he didn't do that.
Yeah, I get it. It's like that duct tape bar. I don't duck nobody but
like,
tape. Yeah, that was a setup for a punchline about duct tape.
How do I get to the next date? How do I transition to the next flow?
You mentioned an A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it. You thought you left D flat, D major. I throw with the razor and do Rick Ross hair like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Brown's. I never look twice at no teenager.
Oh, the one flight from. Pause it.
Yeah.
So, he said, I'll do Ross like that one flight from Malaysia. That was a plane that crashed because Ross was doing all that shit and he was talking about, oh, Drake's plane. It's not even a real private jet. It's a commercial airliner. We don't got those over here.
Oh, so it's a response.
So he's saying, Ross, since you talking plain talk, I'ma do you like they did the plane, like that plane in Malaysia. It's the one that crashed.
It was another bar I was about to say something about. Fuck.
Like that one flight from Malaysia, I'm your baby mama screensaver.
No, something before that.
You thought you left.
Oh, that's what I was about to say. One thing I can respect about Kendrick's diss tracks and like why he's winning is when it comes to Kendrick's bars, like you see how you had the problem with the D major, like him carrying it out. That this actually goes back into Kendrick's bar about I make music that electrify him, you make music that pacify him. Drake is so used.
Ruin the bar.
No. It's not that. Drake is so used to assuming that his audience is stupid, which, I mean, statistically speaking, there is somebody stupid in every audience, but he's so used to assuming that the majority of his audience is stupid that he feels like he has to hang on words and do shit like that to make the bars obvious, to make it pop out and stand to everybody. Like when he raps, he doesn't respect your intelligence. That's what I'm trying to say. Kendrick doesn't have to do none of that shit. He respects your intelligence. The nigga Kendrick, he just says the bar, and if you get it, you get it. If you don't, oh well, my nigga, hit rewind. Drake doesn't respect niggas' intelligence. Kendrick, he's gonna always be respected more as a lyricist, because lyricists expect you to have some level of intelligence when you're listening to their music.
Yeah, it's even less about respecting my intelligence. It's more like if you aren't an educated enough rap fan to understand this, you shouldn't be listening to my shit regardless.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Ties into like Kendrick, how Kendrick feels about Drake and his influence is that he ends up inviting a lot of these like Naperville white boys, or like not just like people who aren't fans of rap.
Yeah, he's Drake's biggest influence on hip hop was making like singing and rapping at the same time cool. Like that's Drake's biggest influence on hip hop. Like 99% of the rappers, well, I wouldn't say 99, but probably like 95% of the rappers right now that rap and sing, it's probably because of Drake. Like, even if we talk about the people who are more pop at this point than hip hop, like a Doja Cat, that's Drake's influence. So it's like he has had an impact on hip hop, but like Kendrick said, we don't want to hear you say how you're the toughest nigga alive. We want to hear you sing, please. Like that track with Fabio Foreign was cool, not because of you, but because of Fabio getting to the point to where he could put drill on the main stage to where a nigga like Drake would rap on a beat like that. Like, if you get what I'm saying,
Yeah.
D flat, D major. I slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross hair like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Browns. I never look twice at no teenager. I'm a fucking hit maker, dawg, not a peacemaker. Yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber. Your ass in extreme danger. Stop buying views and bot comments. You may as well keep the paper. Shit you about to need for
Wait, what?
Peacemaker. Yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber. Your ass in extreme danger. Stop buying views and bot comments. You may as well keep the paper.
Right, nigga, we all know that you buy.
No. You know why that bar is fucking hilarious?
Because that nigga's been buying bots since the Pusha T.
No, not that. All the top artists have that, but well, kinda, except for Kendrick. But the thing about that is, Kendrick does not post on any social media like that at all. Like him putting out what Euphoria, Meet the Grams, and the other shit.
That's the first time we've seen him since his album.
It is rare Kendrick posts once in a year. That nigga posted 3 times in the same month. For Kendrick, that is extremely rare. Why would a nigga that's valued as high as Kendrick is, posting 3 times in 1 month, getting millions of views is not crazy. For Kendrick, that shit is not crazy at all. So what views, bro? What views? Every like literally, I can't like let's.
Especially when those songs that he dropped on YouTube, they're not monetized.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. He just doesn't like this nigga. He just uploaded the songs just to say fuck Drake. Cause like I use I'm not gonna give up the sauce. Well, I'll tell you later if you want it. But I use a version of YouTube where I don't get ads and no, it's not YouTube Premium. The shit's free. So I didn't even know that because all the videos I watch. No, I'm not. It's basically a loophole, but the shit is legal. But the version of YouTube I use doesn't have ads ever, so I didn't even know that until I saw the shit on Twitter. Then I booted up my computer and went onto YouTube to see if I would get an ad, and I like tried in 2 different browsers, and I tried in regular and incognito. I didn't get an ad. For videos that are on monetized and do get ads, if you watch it in your regular browser view where you're logged in, sometimes depending on how many videos you watch recently and like how recently you've had YouTube Premium, if ever, and stuff like that, it will fuck with your ability to see an ad. But if you switch browsers and switch accounts and go into incognito and watch a video without being logged in, that's when you're most likely to see an ad when you're not logged into YouTube. Still didn't see one. So I was like, damn, this nigga really did this shit for the hatred. Cause I even made a TikTok. Actually, that's another fucking thing. I made a TikTok with the Kendrick song in the background, and TikTok instantly muted my fucking sound. So the nigga doesn't even have the shit on DSPs. Cause if it was on DSPs, TikTok would allow the video with the sound. It would have just said, oh, the song you're hearing in this video is this song, linking to the original TikTok sound. The shit, like, I'll put it up on TikTok. TikTok say, take this sound off. So this nigga doesn't even have the song on DSPs. Like, the hate is just real. Like, goddamn.
Shit you about to need for later. I give a fuck about your streaming data. You could drop 100 more records, I'll see you later. Yeah, maybe when you meet your maker. I don't wanna fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the savior.
What do you mean?
What?
Brown.
Not even that.
You beefed with a woman beater and then got on a song with him.
Wait, hold on. It was another bar he said after that. I was about to.
I don't wanna fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the savior.
Oh yeah, that.
Hold on. Wait, hold on. It
What?
feeds your nature. You saying you a bitch?
Yo, bro, I'm not gonna lie. As in this record, this shit is weak because these bars are so easy to respond to. Me, without thinking, I can already tell you what bars Kendrick is gonna harp on. I've never met this nigga Kendrick. I don't know this nigga Kendrick. I don't even listen to his music enough to know his habits. I just am a person who is a fan of rap battling to the point to where I can go, oh yeah, that bar can be picked apart. That bar can be picked apart. You could come at this bar from that angle. I'm telling you right now, that bar is gonna get picked apart. Cause what the hell do you mean we can thank Kendrick if we still listen to R. Kelly? What the hell do Kendrick and R. Kelly have to do with each other? Dumb niggas don't have.
Niggas have been talking about it a lot. It's something to apparently. There's like a quote or an article, something about him. Basically, Kendrick advocating for not taking off R. Kelly's music off of streaming. Something about separating the art from the artist. Blah blah blah.
And then yeah, in that case, that's more of like a I forgot what's the term for it, but you know how when people test the market for something, they use something that you don't care about to start getting you used to doing something to like make it normalization. That I remember what you're talking about. That was part of the him fighting the process of them trying to normalize being able to censor and take down a nigga's music whenever they feel like it. Cause that was with the whole Spotify shit when they started D-Playlist and X and all that, right?
I think so.
Yeah, if that's what you're talking about, then yeah, I remember that. That was specifically him saying that if his label or something like that, or if y'all wanted to go to court about it, that's one thing. But like, you shouldn't just straight up take the nigga's music off because you fucking feel like it, because you disagree with the nigga, because that could spiral down and become a slippery slope. That one, I understand that. I get that one. Okay. That bar makes sense, but it was still fucking weak.
It's like, oh, you're advocating for R. Kelly, which
he wasn't. Yeah, like, the thing about that, though, is he said separate the art from the artist. If he was advocating for R. Kelly, he wouldn't have had to say separate the art from the artist. He would have just said R. Kelly's fire. R. Kelly makes great music. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think, I don't really know, because I also don't remember the exact context and what he actually said. I've kind of just seen that floating around. So.
No, I remember that. Like, I remember that. I don't remember the exact quote either, but I remember what you're talking about, and I remember, like, taking a second to think about why the fuck would he defend R. Kelly's music, and that was why. Because it was more of a slippery slope thing instead of a, like, R. Kelly should keep making money type thing. Like, nobody wants that nigga to make money. Nigga probably don't even own the rights to half his fucking songs. He just did, like I said, he just don't want this shit to spiral into, we're Spotify. Fuck you, take all your music down. We're Apple Music. Fuck you, we'll take all your music down. Why? Because we don't like you, nigga, that's why. Like, that's more so what he was trying to avoid and prevent.
Extreme danger. Stop buying views and buy comments. You may as well keep the paper. Shit you about to need for later. I give a fuck about your streaming data. You could drop 100 more records, I'll see you later. Yeah, maybe when you meet your maker. I don't wanna fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the savior. Said if they deleted his music, then your music is going to a hypocrite.
Yeah. See, that's what I was talking about. It's a slippery slope thing of they could delete whatever the fuck they want. Because Kendrick makes music that a certain demographic would disagree with and try and get taken down and shit like that. So yeah, then it was what I was talking about. He was worried more so about a slippery slope rather than R. Kelly making money, because like I said, nobody wants that nigga to make more money. It's just that we don't want this shit to go someplace darker because you used R. Kelly to say, oh, but I did it then, what's different now?
The woman beater, it feeds your nature.
I'm sorry, that lie.
The savior said if they deleted his music, then your music is going to a hypocrite. I don't understand why these people praise you. Sounding like you sent him commissary when he needs some paper. Album dropping soon, no wonder you turn a clout chaser.
Hold on, let me run that back.
Music is going to a hypocrite. I don't understand why these people praise you. Sounding like you sent him commissary when he needs some paper. Album.
What?
He's saying
no, not that, not the commissary part. I'm talking about, I don't understand why these people praise you. Kendrick doesn't either. He actually has a whole ass album telling niggas to stop praising me. I am just a regular nigga. I'm not God. So
yeah, but that's less him talking to Kendrick and more him talking to the masses.
Which goes back to my earlier point. Why the fuck are you addressing everybody but Kendrick? Like, this nigga's dissing everybody on the planet Earth. Diss Kendrick.
No. But, like, you know how corny it would be if you were in a rap battle.
Yeah.
And then you talking to a nigga, and then you turn to the crowd like, see, I don't even know why y'all like this nigga. Like, unless it's done right, that shit is OD corny.
Yeah, but even if you did it in a, like, actual stand-up battle, like, if you was on stage, like, I equate him dissing the crowd to, like, not you ever, but you know when you're watching a battle and somebody's rapping and they spitting some whack shit and they start turning to the crowd like, what? That's not fire. Y'all dead ass. Why y'all not cheering for me? Yo, please cheer for me, please. Like, that's what that feels like. It feels like he's saying, yo, why y'all not cheering for me? Because that shit was ass. If it wasn't ass, we would have cheered. The fuck? Like, you not saying shit that's getting the audience hype. Don't turn on the audience because your shit trash, nigga. Go back to the stew.
I'm dropping soon, no wonder you turn a clout chaser instead of doing hard labor. Nigga, I see you when I see you like Fantasia. And Whitney, you can hit me.
Let me say why that's a bad point. First off, let me see what his albums did. Billboard. No, wait, actually, what? Kendrick. And I'm gonna skip over the part where people who usually do stuff like clout chase when they're about to drop music, usually they're like have a pattern of this, and Kendrick has no pattern of that. But we're gonna ignore the pattern part just for the sake of the point. What Kendrick album? Damn. So before Damn, actually, did he even promo Damn? I don't remember. I wasn't paying attention back then. Did he even promo Damn?
He did, because he had singles.
Okay, so he did promo.
He did.
Wait, did To Pimp a Butterfly? Oh yeah, To Pimp a Butterfly is also Diamond.
He's had singles to all his albums.
No, I'm not talking about singles. I'm talking about like him going on a press tour or anything like that. Like him going around the different blogs and stuff like that, saying, "Hey guys, I'm dropping a new album. Tune in on all streaming platforms."
Also, people don't really do that. The only people who do that are like the niggas who need that press.
That's my point. Kendrick doesn't need that press. That's my point. I said that's my point. Kendrick doesn't need that press. So him dissing you.
Interviews. He does the interviews like after his album is dropped or on like the day of its release.
That's promo run still. Like if it's in relation to your music or it's near when you're dropping music, that's a promo.
He only does it with West Coast people. Like he only goes on like Big Boy and shit.
Yeah, but my point is though that he doesn't promo his music hard. Like Kendrick basically he doesn't go as crazy as Cole with the shadow dropping, but Kendrick borderline shadow drops everything. Like for an artist of his level, he basically shadow drops all of his music. So he doesn't need any promo.
Cole be fake shadow dropping.
There was like the nigga did not give no inkling when he dropped KOD, like, and I remember being on like social media heavy back then. Like no rap outlet I was following knew anything about KOD until it dropped, and I know that because I didn't find out about KOD until it dropped. So like,
hold on. KOD had a single.
What single? KOD had a single after it dropped. The album dropped, then that song got...
prior to.
No, KOD had nothing dropped before KOD. When KOD dropped, Count It Up got popular, then, like, he split it off as a single. But Count It Up dropped with KOD. That shit didn't drop first and none of that. He didn't promo that shit at all. But that's why I say for an artist of his level, he's shadow dropping it. If he is doing like interviews around the time when his album is dropping and stuff like that. But like Kendrick, Cole, he just straight dropped the shit, no promo. Like he don't even tell niggas. Like he dropped the shit like he a SoundCloud rapper or something. Like, yup, song's uploaded. If you fuck with it, I guess, bro. Kendrick, first off, Kendrick doesn't need promo because he makes music that actually has longevity and that sits with people. Like, there are still niggas to this day that look at me left and right because I've never listened to Good Kid, Mad City. And it's not like I've been avoiding it or anything. I really don't care.
No, right? So I'm getting twisted. So you're right. There aren't singles. But what I mean when, like, when Cole, like, does, like, the fake shadow drop, because he always posts shit in, like, it's never music, though. And it's never like press. It's never like he does shit where like he was doing shit for a long time. He doesn't do it as much anymore. Where like prior to an album, he'll do the Actually no, he still does it. He'll like a video will drop of him like doing the a lot of, like tour footage, him in the studio and have like snippets of some of the songs or songs that didn't make the album. He does that type of shit like a week or two prior to every album.
Yeah, but
saying when like he fake shadow drops, so like yeah, like it's kind of out of nowhere, but he still lets you know like the week before, like hey, shit's about to happen.
yeah, but that's what I mean. It's not formal promo because like it's not an ad. He's not going on an interview and saying, "Hey, my project's about to drop, guys. Be on the lookout." That's what I mean when I say promo. Like he's not like hiring somebody to like, or hiring like people to do an ad campaign for him or something like that, or like paying content creators to listen to his shit. Like the nigga's just dropping it.
That's another thing that I remembered, right?
What?
I was just reading Twitter. I just remembered something. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, you good.
Yeah, Drake has basically said a lot throughout the song is, "Oh, you dummy! I fed you all this info and you fell for it. Why?" Where is the sound logic in feeding somebody false information that you like young women? Logically, how does that benefit me?
Like I get what you're saying because I can understand.
This nigga's a dummy. I fed him information. Yeah, but he still put out 3 songs calling you a pedophile. How does that benefit? You can say he's a dummy, but we can say, okay, but now the whole world thinks that you like 15
Kids.
Like this doesn't help you.
And the thing that makes it even worse is it's like, yo, it's certain types of, you know how like there's that stupid ass belief that all promo is good promo? I don't believe in that.
Niggas just crip walking to this nigga calling you a pedophile. One, because you gave him that fake info?
No, it's not even that. It's not even that. My thing about it is like there's certain, like when I say not all, when there is such a thing as bad promo, there's certain things that can be controversial that promo you positively, and there's certain things that are bad that promo you negatively and push you down. Like for example, R. Kelly being a ped. Niggas are scared to listen to R. Kelly's music in public because nobody want to be looked at sideways like, nigga, you still listen to R. Kelly? Like, if you went to diss somebody right now and called them a ped, you would say, yeah, you the type of nigga to listen to R. Kelly still. Nobody wants to be associated with certain different, like, ideas. Being a pedophile, like, in terms of being an entertainment star, that's one of the worst things in entertainment you could have on your name. Fuck anything anybody tells you. In the entertainment industry, the worst thing to publicly be is synonyms with the word pedophile. For example, if any nigga right now was to say you're an EDP 445, you're not gonna say, oh thanks, that's a compliment. You gonna say, nah bro, don't play like that. Right or wrong?
You ain't lying. That's another thing. He said, I am not a pedophile. He did not address Kendrick calling all them other niggas pedophiles.
Yeah, because Kendrick was right. Oh, you seen the shit with, about his house on Google?
Oh yeah, when they said Kendrick Lamar owns this.
I want to know, like, what the hell is a process to getting, like, a place named and tagged on Google? Because I remember figuring out how to do it in Pokemon.
The same thing that people did to put on Wikipedia that Kourtney Kardashian's dad is O.J. Simpson.
No, see, fucking Wikipedia, it takes 2 seconds to sign up for an account and edit shit, but Google Maps is something that I would assume they take more serious. Because I remember on Pokemon Go, like when I used to play it, I wondered how hard it was to get a Pokemon stop put somewhere, and I found out the process like back then was actually dumb easy. And I was thinking about putting a Pokemon stop in front of my crib, but I was like, nah, I don't feel like going through I'm not playing it. What do you mean?
Nigga, about to have a whole bunch of random ass white men come into your crib.
Nah, it wasn't even that, cause like I was just like, I don't care that much because like I'm not trying to play. Like I understand, always as a young kid, I always understood like microtransactions and how the whole shit gets devious, and I was like, this is a live service game. Like I don't care enough to try and sign up for anything to do anything. It was because I remember there was somebody I knew where there was a Pokemon stop in the alley or some shit like that, and him and his son, his son was like, "Hey dad, can you walk with me in this alley real quick to go get this Pokemon stop?" And I was like, "Huh?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'll walk my son down the alley." I was like, "All right, nigga." And I was like 15 or something like that. I was like, "All right, nigga, I'm not walking down no alley to go get no fucking Pokemon stop."
Niggas was 15 Pokemon Go came out. God damn, that made me feel old.
Anyways, let's get back to this bullshit ass song.
When he needs some paper, album dropping soon. No wonder you turn a clout chaser instead of doing hard labor. Nigga, I see you when I see you like Fantasia. And Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor. And when I say I hit your back, it's a lot safer. I promise.
Okay, that was an ass bar, but that was funny as shit. That was funny as shit. I'm not gonna hold you.
I didn't like that bar in the slightest.
Oh no, I get it. That bar was ass. I'm not gonna sit here in front like that was a good bar. But you know how some bars are like just fun. It's like listening to Playboi Carti's music. That nigga has never made, well, I won't say never, but that nigga probably has 2 good songs after making music for like 10 years. I still listen to Playboi Carti, besides A Whole Lot of Red, because the nigga makes fun music. That's where I will put that bar at. Yeah, A Whole Lot of Red was ass. But other music Playboi Carti has made, I still wouldn't call it good by no means. But I still listen to it. I'll be like, you know what? There's a fun ass song. But in 10 years, if I show this song to somebody who didn't hear it 10 years ago, they're gonna be like, yo, what the fuck is this? Cut it off.
Wait, is that the end of the song?
No. It's still another minute and change, basically.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, this shit was some good exercise. Like,
what?
Get the pen working. You would be a worthy.
Yeah, it hasn't been out in a while. I know.
You weren't lying to every blogger and editor, but it is what it is. You definitely got this shit burnt the fuck out though. Like, you got 10 more records to drop. The one before the last one, we finessed you into telling a story that doesn't even exist.
Hold on. So, let's hypothetically say that the 11-year-old daughter doesn't exist, right? Let's just say that hypothetically. He still talked to Adonis.
I'm honestly inclined to agree that it's probably fake.
It doesn't matter if it is or isn't. I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, let's say it is fake, right? He still talked to Adonis. Adonis exists. You still have a kid. That track, even if the daughter doesn't exist, that track is still a good song and still relevant because he talked to Adonis, and that song in general is just from the viewpoint of him talking to somebody who's younger and saying like, hey, I know the people around you are mentally incapable of leading you to grow up and be a good person, but here's some advice for you.
Yeah, notice how he didn't address the bar when he said, rule number 1, don't let nobody piss on your leg, son. If they do, you die or shoot him in the head, son.
Word, what the fuck is that about? Because that's a crazy ass bar. No. What is the backstory behind that? Because I don't know the backstory behind that. All I know is if that happened to me, like, yeah, nigga, I have to crash out.
The backstory behind that is one day a whole bunch of rappers and niggas were at a club, and one of T.I.'s one of his crew, one of T.I.'s boys was drunk as fuck, and he like pissed off of he was in a section and he pissed out of the section, and it ended and Drake was on the other side, so he pissed on the nigga basically, and nothing happened.
I'm not gonna lie.
No, this is is not even speculation. This is documented.
No, I get that.
And mad artists have come out and saying, yeah, this is what happened.
It's not even that. Like, I didn't know what happened. So, like, from what I was getting, it sounded like it was some shit like somebody, like, just came out the woodworks and said, fuck you, nigga, and then just pulled their dick out and started pissing on Drake.
No. And
like, if it was some shit like that, like, yeah, that's the, cause I remember I seen a video on Twitter where a nigga did that, and I was like, if a nigga did that to me, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, we gonna have to get it in, cause there's no way you just gonna piss on me and I'm gonna let that shit slide. And then another funny thing is this nigga said this was exercise. No, bro. The shit that Kendrick did, this shit is not exercise. This nigga genuinely hates you. Exercise and a nigga genuinely hating you, no. Like, if this was battle rap, for example, and the nigga said, like, let me put it like this. You know how in battle rap, two niggas could be friends, but they'll stand on stage and say, I'll clap you, your moms, and everybody with you. But because of the nature of battle rap, niggas already know you don't mean it. But on top of that, niggas know that you're just like rapping to rap. That's one thing. But like, for example, what was it? AR Ab, I think, was what, you know the name of that battle rapper who he came on stage on a battle and the nigga started handing out his paperwork into the crowd and was like, yeah, this nigga's a snitch. And like the nigga hasn't had a battle since.
You're talking about Lux versus Charlie Clips.
No. It wasn't Lux versus Charlie Clips. It was either a white or like a light-skinned dude, and he was going up against a rapper. He was like chunky. He was black. He had a big beard. I'm
talking about Charlie Clips.
No, I'm not talking about Charlie Clips. If it was Charlie Clips, I remember, because Charlie Clips still battles. The nigga I'm talking about, he hasn't battled since. But basically, the nigga snitched, and like the other rapper, he went to the courts, because every time you tell on somebody and testify, it's court documented, just for the audience. So he went to the court.
Wait, nigga, you still streaming?
Yeah.
Oh.
He went to the court, got this nigga's paperwork, went to a print shop, printed out like 1,000 copies of this nigga's paperwork, handed it out to the crowd, and was like, everybody look at this. Just in case this nigga in the next round tries to say I'm not a snitch, he's a fucking liar, and you got the paperwork in your hands, so you niggas don't have to ask me for the paperwork. The nigga in that battle has not battle rapped since. Because he can't. The nigga has not battle rapped since. That right there is a situation where it's like, nah, them two niggas weren't friends in real life. Them niggas don't fuck with each other. You don't do some shit like that to somebody if they're your friend and you're just rapping. Same thing with all the shit that Kendrick said. The shit that Kendrick said is not something you say in a battle. If y'all were just battling and exercising, Kendrick would have kept the topic on just you. He wouldn't have mentioned nobody in your camp at all.
He's not saying that Kendrick is the one that's exercising. He's saying that last track was a nice little exercise.
And that's what I'm saying. This nigga thinking he exercising and Kendrick really trying to. It's like, who we talking about? We talk about Drake and Kendrick. It's like when, you know how like when you're a little kid and like you play fighting with your cousins or your friends or whatever, and like y'all horse playing, and then it gets a little bit too rough, and then now niggas is really punching on each other for real, and whole time you thinking they playing still, but now they really trying to beat the fuck out of you. It's like one of those type of situations where you think y'all playing, but this nigga really trying to take your top off. This shit was not exercise, bro.
You got 10 more records to drop. The one before the last one, we finessed you into telling a story that doesn't even exist.
Cap.
And you go and drop the West Coast one and try and cover that up. I would like that one. That would be some shit I could dance to if you wasn't tripling down on some whole other bullshit. But, you know, at least your fans are getting some raps out of you. I'm happy I can motivate you, bring you back to the game, like, you know. But just let me know when we're getting to the facts. Everything in my shit is facts. I'm waiting on you to return the favor, like.
Why is this shit so tough to do, man?
What? Did this nigga add a 10-second fade out to the end of the fucking track? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, my nigga. You should have kept that in the tuck. You should have kept that in the tuck. This nigga managed to create a reverse diss. Oh, I can't wait till Kendrick drop his fucking, what you call it? Wait, hold on. Let me look at the comments. This people be, who else want to bet that Kendrick is about to drop a response within the hour? Yo, that's crazy. The same shit you said is in the comments. Can't be a pedo if I haven't been arrested. This the Epstein shit I expected. His defense to all the allegations is nuh-uh. Like we need receipts from both of y'all.
That was mad funny.
At this point, it's a whole collab album between Drake and Kendrick. Not wrong.
This is all gonna come down into you're a pedophile. Nuh-uh. Fuck you mean nuh-uh.
Nigga said we caught you in 4K. Nigga said this is the clearest footage I've ever seen. I didn't even know cameras could be this clear. Yeah.
Damn.
This nigga Drake is a fucking goat. What? You try to play a couple more matches real quick? I'm about to cut this fucking stream off though. You try to play a couple more matches?
Damn. Fuck. Keep fucking that up.
Actually, fuck that.
Be a big body.
Actually, fuck that. You trying to play Power World? Cause I ain't played that shit in a minute.
Nope.
Why?
I'm gonna play Smash for about 10 more minutes. I'm going to bed.
You right. Big kid shit. Big kid shit.
No, it's called niggas got work and doctor's appointments and shit.
Yeah, that's why I said big kid shit. You gotta go adult.
Yeah.
Alright, well, peace out then. And for y'all, I'm about to hop off this shit and play Power World. So to y'all, peace out, y'all. Never ever forget to eat the booty like a bunny. Okay, bye. Have a wonderful time. Hey.